To the people who record themselves crying and then post it to a social media, why? Well, I only did it once because I used to have a YouTube channel where I would post videos of my first cockatiel, but one day she passed away and I was just telling the people who would watch my videos why I would not be posting, and then I broke down and started crying. I am just waiting for someone to answer that the question was actually towards. I guess since everybody else is just going to reply with anecdotes and talk about how much better they are than that, I'll bite. I did that once. Why? Like a lot of people suggested, attention. I was 14, I was alone, I was hurting. I wanted someone to tell me I would be okay, and I wasn't getting that IRL. So I went online and recorded myself crying and trying to talk about what was upsetting me. I got a lot of assholes responding, because people seemed so excited to tear down a sad little girl. But I did get kind responses too, and when I felt better I thanked the people who were kind and deleted the video. Sometimes people just need a few nice words, and I don't think they're bad for that. I've done this in the past. It was because I was really sad and alone and wanted someone to comfort me. I didn't have anyone I could personally reach out to. People are like, why would record yourself crying and post it? That's so attention-seeking, but then when someone commits suicide it's, why didn't they tell anyone they were struggling? Most people don't make a big spectacle of themselves crying in public, unless they're looking for attention. And all of social media is looking for attention, so that goes 1,000 times more there. Obviously there are going to be times when something horrible happens in public which makes you cry on the spot, and of course that's fine. But if you go out of your way to make a scene, out of proportion to the drama, it's a ploy for attention. When you're feeling down and out, full of worry, full of doubt, when you're filled with deep despairs, when you're sad and no one cares. When you're bleak and broken, blue, I shall tell you what to do. Listen closely. Don't forget. Put it on the internet. My cousin did this. He was going through depression and had underlying mental issues he never properly addressed as a child. It wasn't for attention, it was his way of screaming for help. ETA. This was truly years ago, and I am good and quite stable now. Our baby, now 6, ended up having a tongue tie that we got revised, and it made a huge difference. Someone reported this for fear of self-harm, I guess, so I wanted to clarify. Years ago I posted a raw photo of myself crying to Instagram. I was 2 months postpartum, having a horrible time breastfeeding, and wanted to show other mothers that they were not alone in the raw struggle of motherhood. That every moment is not scripted and that it's okay to be real on social media even when the world seems to value a fake facade. Even if people are looking for attention doesn't mean they aren't doing it for a reason. My parents beat and neglected me. I was their adopted slave to work their farm and collect the check the state. I was screaming for attention in all sorts of abnormal ways. Crying to social media always felt like a last-ditched effort to find someone who actually cares about me for once. Never worked, and I learned from it. Some people are growing and I apologize for my ignorance. 'Cause they're weirdos who crave attention, I assume. Leave Britney alone. It's disturbing how many people in this thread think saying somebody is desperate for attention is an indictment of their character, rather than something warranting sympathy. They had parents that coddled them and only gave them attention when they cried, so now they do it as adults. People want to be seen and understood. I literally had to unfriend someone over this. Her friend died and she posted a TikTok of her crying overlaid with pics of them and music. I don't even feel bad for people when they do this. They're trying to gain followers and views over someone's death. Same with people who take pics with someone on their deathbed and post them to FB. I will come out of a coma and kill someone if they try to take a pic with me while I'm trying to peacefully die. Dunno, I was crying over a movie, so I put a picture on my Instagram story and said that the movie I was crying over was so fucking sad but worth the watch. I cry over a lot of things. I saw a TikTok of a woman crying because the babysitter had given her baby Benadryl and the child OD'd, but all I could think about was, why would you set up a camera during that phone call? I don't understand it either. I wanted people to ask me if I was okay, and I wanted people to know I was hurting. Because they are sad and want support? They are attention-seeking douche canoes. What is under your bed? My external hard drive I was looking for, thanks lol. Same stuff that was under there 7+ years ago. Nope. I'm not looking under there. Nice try. Boxes. All filled with random junk I'll probably never use. Oh, and a camera tripod. I do not own a camera though, so I do not know why I own a tripod for one. Another mattress. I don't have a bed frame. I sleep on the floor. Checkmate Boogerman. A traumatized monster after hearing me jerk off and then cry myself to sleep. He really needs your thoughts and prayers. Everything under my bed. 1. A foot massager. 2. An Xbox 360 controller. 3. A backpack from the last school year. 4. My grandpa's chess set. 5. 2 cats. 6. A broken, toy accordion. 7. 4 forgotten chapsticks. 8. The book Earth by Smithsonian. 9. A leather belt. I'm in a hotel, so it could be nothing at all or a dead hooker I'm not checking. A coconut. Box of Beatles magazines from the 1960s. Drill and drill bit set. One of my cats, sometimes. Random receipts, check stubs, and other papers. A PS4 that I'm hiding from my mother because she's batshit insane and thinks I'll end up a murderer for playing Ratchet and Clank. The floor. I'm currently on an air mattress until I can buy a regular bed. Edit. To those who offered to pitch in for a new bed for me, you guys are the sweetest, but I'd still feel obligated to pay you back once I had the money, so I'm gonna decline. Put your money towards something better, like putting food in your local kitchen. Pet hair. My husky watched my cat climb under the furniture and now they hide out together. Edit. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I don't have Reddit notifications on and didn't know this took off. I downloaded Imager so I could add my pet tags. There is a picture of the first time the dog discovered that he could also shimmy under the futon in my office. He fits much better under the bed and prefers that spot. Under the bed, wanting to be a cat, his favorite spot. My birth control, aka 2 massive boxes of Magic the Gathering cards. Edit. For clarity due to some comments, I'm a straight female lol. These mountains are being tapped since I found my nerd lifemate. Right now a cat. The hollow, the great emptiness, the dark of the lost kingdom of nothingness. 8 cumrags your honor. Right now? Dust. A handful of unmatched socks, winter clothes in storage bins and definitely not a kilo of blow, officer. A pull-out bed.